What's up guys, it's Third Gaming here, bringing you my first impressions of the video game Dark, a brand new game by the company Kalypso that was released, well, last Friday for the UK, but it was actually released today on Tuesday for the US and I presume everywhere else as well. This is a game for the Xbox 360 and PC, and like I said, it's by the company Kalypso, which I haven't heard of before, but I've gone onto Wikipedia and looked at some games that they've done, and the more recent bigger titles that you would have heard of, or may have heard of, is Alien Spidey, which was an Xbox Live indie game, or arcade game, Omerta City of Gangsters, and they've done Tropico 4, and I presume the other Tropico games as well. But those are some of the more recent titles that you probably would have heard of. But yeah, this is brand new game, released, like I said, last week for the UK and today for the US, and I hadn't really heard a huge amount about this. There wasn't a lot of trailers for it. I'd only seen one or two gameplay videos showing the different skills that you get in the game, and after seeing those I thought, yep, this looks like a game for me, and I've got it. So if you haven't heard this game, this is a game where you play as Eric, a guy who wakes up in a club not knowing where he is or what's going on. He's lost his memory, and you go around the club, you talk to a few people, and it turns out you've been turned into a vampire. Now, you're not actually a full vampire, you're actually what they call a half vampire. In order to turn into a full vampire, you need to drink the blood of the person that turned you. Otherwise you turn into something they call a ghoul, which is basically not human anymore. You're just a complete animal.
About our ghouls. That's what happens to half vampires who can't get their creator's blood.
So that's what I'm going to look like soon?
It's basically up to you to find out who killed you and turned you, and why they did that in the first place. What was the point of doing it? I know obviously vampires need to drink blood to survive and stuff, but why did they choose you? That's what you're trying to find out. So this game is a stealth game, and basically the gameplay plays a lot like if you've played the Batman Arkham City and Origins, that's not out yet, Arkham City and Arkham Asylum games, where you'll be going through areas, you'll get into a room, and not all the time, but some of the time, you'll be locked in that room until you kill all the guards that are in that room. And basically, like I said, it's a stealth game, so you want to do this as quietly as possible to stay hidden, and it plays very, very well. It's very easy to get a hold of the controls. They're very simple to learn, and it has an art, again, like the Batman games, it has a leveling system where the better stealth takedowns you do, the more you stay hidden, if you get through a room where you haven't alerted any enemies at all, you get a bonus of 1000 XP, and so you want to stay hidden to gain the most XP you can, to buy as many abilities as you can. And these abilities can range from obviously your standard stuff of getting more health, being able to move faster, stay a bit quieter when you're walking or running. But you've also got these things called your vampire powers. Now, these use things called vitae, which, if you look in the top left-hand corner, you can see the vitae marker there with two lines, and that means I can use my vampire powers twice. In order to get this vitae back once you've used it, you need to drain the blood of an enemy. Now, you can obviously just walk up to an enemy, press A, and it'll kill them just quickly, and that's it. But if you go up behind them and hold A, you'll bite them and drink their blood, and that's how you gain the Vitae bag. Now, these powers that you can get range from a shadow grip, which is basically like a force choke, so you can stay behind cover and choke someone out at a distance while still being behind cover. You've got a shadow, what is it, shadow kill or something? I forgot what it's called exactly, but it's basically something where you like sort of turn into smoke, go flying towards them and kill them straight away. But it does make quite a bit of noise. But obviously you can upgrade that skill to make it more quiet. The more points you spend in that ability. You've also got a power to like confuse your enemy, make a distraction, and different stuff like that. I won't go into all of them, but yeah, it's really good. And you've also got this thing called your Vampire Sense, I think it was called, which is basically like the scanning sort of ability in the Arkham games, where you can see through walls and stuff and see the enemies and different objects that you can interact with and stuff. So that's very useful, and also while you're doing this, it slows down time, so you can quickly go into that, plan out what you're going to do if there's an enemy coming towards you. Quickly plan out what you're going to do, then release the sense and then quickly do that action. But yeah, it's a really good game, and I don't know what else I can say really. So far it's been really good. I'm only on the second level. Yeah, it's been really cool. What else can I say about the game? As you can see, the game is obviously a bit of a cel-shaded look to the game, which I think is really, really cool, and it looks great. The level of detail is pretty good. And one thing that's pretty cool as well is that when you're in what's called the Sanctuary, which is the club that you go to after every mission, if you talk to these different characters, there are actually optional conversations that you can have with them, which lets you know about the area you're about to go into. So more details of the building you're about to infiltrate, or more about the person you're about to go and kill. But also, sometimes it doesn't do it with every character. It only does it with one, I think, per level. It gives you a bonus objective that you can complete during the level for extra XP, which is really, really cool. So you want to definitely talk to the characters as much as possible to get those side objectives. And yeah, I don't know what else to say really, apart from it's a really good game so far. Anyway, I haven't come across any bugs or glitches or anything so far. It's been really cool, and I would definitely say get it, because it is a budget title. It's not a full price game, so it's definitely worth picking up if you're into the stealth games, like the Splinter Cell series, or those Batman rooms where you got to be stealthy. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what else I can say about the game, apart from you should definitely get it, or if you're still not fully sure whether to get it, you should definitely download the demo whenever that comes out, to definitely try it out, because I would definitely say pick it up so far anyway. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.